Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment here, to a new beginning here. And I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
Good evening. Welcome to our Good Friday service. I'm Reverend Dr. Edith Washington Woods, and so grateful to be senior minister here today. I want to also introduce to you our team of all of our 6 of us credentialed leaders here. First, we have that as part of our team is Reverend Judy Venturini. And then we have Unity Minister. We have Jane McCarthy, licensed Unity teacher. We have Carol Plummer, licensed Unity teacher of Coastal Washington Woods, licensed Unity teacher, and Najiri Johnson, licensed Unity teacher. And we want to all welcome you here on this evening for this sacred, solemn Good Friday service. It's a place where we're going to be going within, and we're going to be listening to the heartbeat of our own soul. So I invite you, all of you who are here in person and those of you who are out there in love streaming land, welcome. And allow yourself to go deeper and deeper, deeper inside our soul. So let us open with prayer. I invite you to gently close your eyes and just be in this moment as we take a gentle breath in and out, breathing in and gently breathing out. Taking 2 more breaths, breathing in and gently breathing out. And as we breathe in together this last time, we're going to take it really slow as you possibly can. And then we're going to breathe out like it's a rush of wind, like it's your own birthday and you're blowing out your birthday candles. So breathing in very slowly, breathing in, hold it at the top, hold it, hold it, hold it, blow it out. Allowing ourselves to be grounded in the now as we're grounding in this moment, grounding our feet where we're sitting, grounding in this sacred space that we inhabit wherever we are, for we are each standing on holy ground. And in this sacred space that we've created, this is where we pray from. Spirit, loving presence, God of our own understanding, the many, many names that we can have for the divine. We come together on this evening, remembering who we are as individualized expressions of God, remembering the paths to know 100% by letting go, by practicing a little bit of forgiveness perhaps, and by embracing this solemn time together. May each of us have this sacred experience together and within ourselves. In this moment we pray, and so it is. Amen.
As the cool of evening settles on the bay, and our work is over for the day,
come and lay beside me in this quiet space. In my open arms you'll find a place to
breathe in my love for you and the deepening hue of our union. I will
breathe in your love for me, feel its energy, build divine communion.
spooning on our left and swaying like the tide. Let the rhythm lead us deep inside, filling every chakra, starting with the heart, nurturing our sacred counterpart. We breathe in my love for you and the deepening hue of our union. We will breathe in your love for me
communion as our dance progresses with each passing night. Feel a growing sense of peace and light.
Saying
yes to love, conquering the fear, our true nature reappear. We breathe in my love for you and the deepening hue of our union. We will breathe in your love for me, feel its energy, build divine communion, grateful for the process, eager to go on. Let us journey onward till we are as one. Till we are as one.
A reading from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 36 through 39. Then Jesus went with them to a place called Gethsemane. And he said to his disciples, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." He took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee and began to be grieved and agitated. Then he said to them, "I am deeply grieved, even to death. Remain here and stay awake with me." And going a little farther, he threw himself on the ground and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not what I want, but what you want." Gethsemane is a garden near Jerusalem at the foot of the Mount of Olives. Olive oil signifies divinity, healing, and purification. It can serve as a tool to enhance prayer, to enhance that divine connection. Gethsemane was the scene of the agony and the betrayal felt by Jesus. When we read a little further in Matthew, we see Jesus' disciples have fallen asleep. They couldn't even stay awake with him and pray with Jesus. The agony of betrayal. But Jesus prays and asks even then for his Father, for God to take this agony from him. Jesus struggled between listening to his own humanness, "Let this cup pass from me," and listening to that divine guidance within himself. "Yet not what I want, but what you want." Isn't this the same as the struggle within our own consciousness between our worldly desires and that divinity within directing us? This is often the agony within, the suffering of our souls in giving us our idols, giving up our idols and letting go of human consciousness, eliminating the old consciousness and entering into a new consciousness, and the healing that can come with that new consciousness, letting go of resentment, judgment, resistance, ego, and finding the love and compassion that Jesus so often spoke of. Are we willing to let go of our human idols and have the life that is waiting for us? Now listen to I release what no longer serves.
I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release, 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 I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release and I let go.
As we release, I invite you to say this affirmation with me together. I am willing to release, let go, and let God. Let's say it one more time. I am willing to release, let go, and let God. You know, when Jesus went to Gethsemane to pray, it was this constant practice for him, a practice of releasing and letting go. When he said, "Take this cup from me," was he saying, I don't want to do this. Why do I have to be the one? Can't you pick somebody else? And yes, he said yes. Would you say yes? If you knew you were going to die tonight, would you say yes? Take me. And in this process, he was willing to do the work he needed to do, right? And part of it was with forgiveness. Forgiveness is a huge part of letting go. And during this evening, the remainder of this evening, we'll be talking to you about the 7 declarations that Jesus said before he took his last breath. But the first one that we want to really focus on is where it talks about forgiveness. And forgiveness also involves surrender. Like when he went to Gethsemane, he was surrendering, right? My earring is doing some weird stuff. Let me just move it up. Okay. And he was willing to do that work, that work of surrendering to whatever needed to happen. That process of forgiveness is a place where we're able to let go of any hurt or harm, anything that has been keeping us like weighted down and heavy. Now, there are 2 forms of forgiveness. One is when we're realizing that something is blocking us and we're open to the awareness of our connection of spirit. There are the 2 forms of surrender, which is forgiveness and trust. Yes? And once we become aware, we can grow spiritually and deeper in our process of becoming. Now, radical forgiveness is really what encompasses forgiveness and trust. And the author Colleen Tipping says that if we look into our lives, we will begin to understand that everything which happens to us is an invitation from the universe to heal our consciousness, our race consciousness, which is the collective consciousness, right? Like that consciousness that tells us that this is the way it is because we see it that way. That when we, like Eric Butterworth said that when it's not when we see it right, it's when we see it right, like right in our third eye perhaps, and right within in us, that intuitive awareness that we have. That this is part of our evolutionary process. And forgiveness holds for us the possibility of expanding our capacity to love. That if we're holding on to anything, then that the love, the love that we have within us is not able to let go. It's not able to like burst out because it's being held back just a little bit. Consider that there are some better benefits for forgiveness. That we have less stress. It lowers our heart rate. It lowers our blood pressure, improves our sleep, and it has really great physiological and psychological well-beingness for us. What is forgiveness? When we are in a state of unforgiving, we are holding on to a grudge. You ever did that? You're upset at someone and you just kind of, it was just in here. And you didn't know like why you were in, this state of being, this upset, this stress. And it goes in our body and it does stuff. and we're sitting there holding on to it, sometimes for days and weeks and decades. Maybe I'm only talking about myself. But when we enter into the process of forgiveness, that person, that thing, it no longer has any power over us. It's not that we forget that thing or whatever it was that happened, but it's no longer living here inside our body rent-free. And then we have a sense of freedom, a sense of a way to show up in the world so that we are able to love ourselves more, that then radiates out from us. That forgiveness, it is there. It is for each of us. And it always can be done, right? Jesus was asked, how many times shall I forgive? 70 times 7. That's a lot. But until it's gone and it's not having any power or any energy inside of us, then the forgiveness needs to continue to happen. And it could come up. You could think it's gone, and it ain't gone. Because when it comes up, and you're like, I'm still there. Why am I still there? Well, why am I just a little bit there? Or why am I this much there? Because it's that 70 times 7 that we continue to do. And so forgiveness is one of those first essentials of loving consciousness, and is necessary for our spiritual growth. Absolutely necessary in freeing the bondage of ourselves. And so you are invited to take this journey with us as we dive even more fully into the forgiveness process by forgiving ourselves first.
I'm tired of the guilt that brings me pain. Now is the time for me to let go of the shame. The past behind me, I see anew. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change.
is Charles Holt. Charles Holt. Come on, Charles. It's our Agape House band. Greg Fixley, Reese Hester, Rob McDonald, Joshua Sklar, Ben Dowling, recent graduate of our practitioner program. Thank you. Give them some love.
Okay. I forgive me. Forgiveness starts here. And it's available to each of us at any time. I forgive me. Can we say that together? I forgive me. It's a powerful, powerful 3 words that we can take on so that we can be free of all of whatever it is that is within us in any moment of any day. When Jesus was on the cross, the first of the 7 declarations he stated was about forgiveness.
The first declaration Jesus stated is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 23, verse 34. Then Jesus said, Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they are doing.
Forgiveness for me is letting go of my anger, my hurt, my upset, or any feelings of betrayal from what someone has done to me. It is recognizing that they were doing the best that they could and realizing that they were probably hurting when they did it. And this even applies to myself, releasing any self-judgment or disappointment in myself. I keep telling myself I was doing the best I could at the time. I know that I have forgiven when there is no more angst around the situation or the person. It's like, as Reverend Edith said, you feel free. When I separated from my ex-husband, he did some things that I viewed as not nice at the time, and he left me in a way that at the time I felt very rejected and betrayed. Many years later, I realized, finally, after lots of forgiveness work, that I actually was grateful for his leaving. And that's when I knew I had truly forgiven him, is when I realized I was grateful. And it was amazing because when he left, I had more money, more time, and more sleep. And I learned what I really wanted in a husband. And so I could truly say I was grateful and that I had forgiven him.
Prosperity, abundance, inspiration, and forgiveness. How many of us instantly think of money when they hear the term prosperity or abundance? I think most people do. It can, yes, but it means so much more. Forgiveness goes along with that as well. Prosperity, abundance, forgiveness, it's all wrapped up together. Have you had many times when you needed to just let go? Let go of whatever it was that was challenging you in the moment, whether it was a person, a place, a thing. Who was it? Who showed up? And then were you able to let go and forgive all of those who just showed up in that particular moment? You know, there were times when I was living in a space when I couldn't forgive myself, nor could I forgive those around me. I had to let go. I had to let go. I had to let go. Maya Angelou says that when I changed my attitude, my spiritual consciousness and my life changed. She also said, my mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do with passion, with compassion, humor, and some style. That's really what it means. What does inspiration mean? Same thing, I would imagine. But that's also what forgiveness means. Let's do it with style. When I made the choice to start living and thriving and stop complaining and feeling sorry for myself, things changed right away. You know, sometimes it was gradual. Sometimes it was like that, whoa, right there in front of me. I found that not only was I thriving, but I had humor in my life. I had compassion in my life. I had passion in my life. Don't you want to live like that? Do you really? Another one of Dr. Angelou's quotes is, if you get, give. If you learn, teach. So let's move into that. If you get, give. What does it mean? It means that in order to live life to the fullest potential, you've got to give away something. Give away your time, give away your talent, give away your treasure. But here's the thing. Let's give away all that angst that we have, and let's dig deeper into forgiveness. John the Baptist said in Luke, John the Baptist in Luke, chapter 3, verse 11 says, if you have 2 shirts, you should share one with someone who has none. If you have food, you should give that away and share it with someone who's hungry. Shouldn't it be the same way with forgiveness? If I have that in me, let's give it away. In fact, let's not even give it away. Let's just get rid of it completely. We can talk about that thriving. You know, I heard Charles Holt say, I'm ready for a change. I surrender. Wasn't that wonderful? I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I know I am. In the pagan tradition and many others, the Wiccan says, what you put out there comes back at you threefold. So what are you going to do today, tomorrow, and next week to just forgive yourself and others? Wouldn't you rather that threefold be spiritual, understanding, faith, and wisdom? I know I want to walk in the world knowing deep within my soul that all is well. African-American poet Amanda Gorman, who's one of my sheroes, by the way, says, there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. Are you brave? Sometimes when I'm not, I might reach out to you or you or you to help me in that journey. So, brave enough to be it. And so we know, I think we all could do that. We can all use a friend. Mr. Rogers says, look for the helpers. So I want you to be a helper, and you to be a helper, and you to be a helper. Because on this journey for forgiveness, I want to be an inspiration to others, and I am looking for inspiration for you. If we think about unity principle number 3, it says, I create my experiences by what I think and what I feel and believe. So let's believe in this. Let's believe we can Even when we watch the news, we can say, I can forgive. It might be hard, but we can say that. And Dr. Mae Jemison said, in closing, never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. So, in closing, I know that I am spiritually connected to you and to the world. So let's say abundance, prosperity, wholeness, oneness, and just the love we can see in the world and manifest within ourselves and then outwardly into the world will rain down on you and you and you and you. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings. Ashe Ahim. Amen. Namaste.
Breathe in, I breathe out, I take in, I give out, I let love, I let go, I release. And I know I forgive, I receive, I can feel, I believe, I am healed, I am whole, I to push, no need to try, no need to worry or question why. Surrender, let go, release, and know.
And we continue in this space. We continue to breathe, breathing in and breathing out the Spirit of God that lives within and without. We're here tonight because we've all had experiences of loss in our life, of trouble that sometimes is even beyond words. And we are here tonight because a man over 2,000 years ago showed us that we could overcome any death, even physical, that comes upon us. So we breathe this in. And God asks, are you willing, my sweet one, to have one more second of faith? If you open your heart just a little, just a wee little, I will rush in to meet you. I will expand that space within your heart, your soul, beyond anything you ever imagined. Can we step to the edge? Can we trust? Can we find that mustard seed of faith in our darkness? This is all it will take. So take a deep breath. Say to yourself, I am willing. I am willing. I release any unwillingness. And as you make these statements to yourself and continue to breathe, feel your heart expanding and opening. Know that your willingness to be in this presence changes everything from this moment forward. Know that your willingness to be in the darkness and find the divine is the very thing that will create the shift in the situation for you. No matter what's around, feel the light, see the light, be the light, that Christ that burns within. No shroud of this earth could dim that candle. Forgiveness is the ultimate state of release. To forgive means to choose to release, to choose to release ourselves, and also to release anyone from our misperceptions, from the projections that we have put upon them. It is an act of forgiving oneself of one's projections. Each time you forgive, you take yourself deeper and deeper into the purity of your own consciousness. You begin to see how profoundly you have been coloring and therefore affecting all of your relationships through the simple act of not being aware of the power of projection. For when forgiveness has purified your mind and the heart and the emotional field of your own beingness, you then discover that you exist only to extend love. You are the Savior of the world, and forgiveness is the bridge that links you to your soul. So my beautiful friends, take a deep breath and spend a few moments in the silence. Be with the God of your soul, the universe, the oneness, whatever you call it. Spend a few moments allowing your breath to take you deeper and deeper into release. And then a voice says, I invite you, my friend, feel lighter, my love. You share with me nothing I don't know, for your heart is where I exist. I know your deepest thoughts, for I never leave your mind. We share the same one. I do not judge you, because you live for me. You are my life. You are my hands, my feet, my eyes. You speak my words. You hear my thoughts. Nothing that you are going through is separate from me, and nothing I am is separate from you. Accept my peace now in this moment. Accept my love. Lift your vision. Look at yourself through my eyes and see that you are my precious child, the one who yearns to be so close to me. You've always been. In a moment of doubt, trust, just for a second, and then I am there, and you will know. My presence will be like a clap of thunder. And so it is. So taking another breath, become more aware of the space and the time. And I invite you to say this affirmation with me together. The Christ within me forgives my every past hurt, harm, and mistake. Together, the Christ within me forgives my every past hurt, harm, or mistake. On this day, I am willing to forgive, therefore I am forgiven.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I surrender to my greatest, highest good. I release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every Every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day. I'm more loving every moment, every day. I surrender every moment, every day.
The second declaration is from the Gospel of Luke. The second declaration, Jesus stated, is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 23, verse 43. He replied, "Truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." Let's say this affirmation together. On this day, as I turn to the Christ within me, I am one with all life and all love, knowing it is all God.
The third declaration Jesus stated is from the Gospel of John, chapter 19, verses 26 and 27. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing beside her, he said to his mother, "Woman, here is your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Here is your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her in to his home. I invite you to say this affirmation with me together. On this day, I am awakening to the heart of the mother, knowing it flows as God's love and is everywhere and in everyone.
The fourth declaration Jesus stated is from the Gospel of Matthew 27, verse 46. And about 3 o'clock, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Let us say this affirmation together, please. I listen with my heart and know the whole Spirit of God is with me, living as me, therefore can never nor forsake me.
The fifth declaration Jesus stated is from the Gospel of John, chapter 19, verse 28. He said, I am thirsty. Say this Let's say this affirmation together. As I take a gentle breath in, I am drinking the living water of spirit. I am refreshed, restored, and renewed.
The sixth declaration Jesus stated is from the Gospel of John, chapter 19, verse 30. He said, "It is finished." Now let's say this affirmation together, please. Gentle breath. I am drinking living water of spirit. I am restored and renewed.
The seventh declaration Jesus stated is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 23, verse 36. Then Jesus, crying out in a loud voice, said, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." This time has come for us to release. Let's say this affirmation together with our whole hearts. I release all past hurts, harm, and beliefs of separation.
As we continue releasing and letting go, I'm going to invite you to come up, and you have nails you picked up. And you're going to come over, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put a nail in this. It's not a bucket, it's a bowl, because we couldn't find a bucket. And you're just going to go, and it's going to ping. You're going to ping, 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 because it's kind of symbolic, right? And you have all sorts of different sizes of nails that you'll be able to do that. So you're going to come in this way in just a moment. And then once you put your nail in the bucket, symbolically releasing, then you'll come over here to this water station, and the water you're going to be able to cleanse. And the cleansing is, again, symbolizing freedom from that which you let go of. So whatever you've let go of during this service, you're letting it go in a physical way, right? Ping, ping, ping. And then you're going to come over here, and Akoswa is going to help you to just, you're going to just cleanse your hands a little bit. I did bring some towel paper up in case you want to dot your fingers on there or not. That's fine if you don't want to. And so then we'll do that. And then I'm going to invite you to go sit back down in your seat as we start our closure. So anyone that wants to come up and put your little, yep, let it go. Gonna let it go. Mm-hmm. For us as we release into that symbolic bucket.
go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for
So here we are. We're free, right? Do you feel free? Anybody? A little bit? A lot of bit? Yes? Yeah, like an opening, yes? And what we have experienced here today can only happen with all of us who are here in the sanctuary and all of us who are out there in love streaming land. And just know that in this sacred solemn service, this is one piece of our day, right? But the forgiveness can continue on every day, any time of the day. This is driving me crazy. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna just take it off. Oops. Dang, that was a lot. And it's got little circle, like I was chained to it or something. That's kind of interesting. Now, that's why I bought those earrings, huh? To remind me of the chains I wear. But so in allowing ourselves to be free, right? I was looking at the water when Akoswa was showing it to us, and did you see it? It looks kind of murky and dirty because we were releasing some stuff. We really were releasing some things, right? And we continue that process, and we invite you to continue that process before I pray us out. Continue that process throughout the rest of these few days until we get to Sunday. We're going to be leaving in silence. We're going to have the singing bowls sing us out. But when you're going out, what we've created for you is a little vial. It's a little container with essential oil that's called Serenity. And if you ever want to know what's in it, let me know. I have a bottle of it in my office. But just imagine Serenity. And you can take it and put some on your third eye or right in your wrist, just like you only need a little dab, right? And you could hold it if you're sensitive to essential oils, you can hold the bottle in your hand. And I invite you to do that throughout this evening, when you leave here, throughout tomorrow, and on Sunday morning before you come. And just allow that process to continue as we continue this releasing process, because it doesn't stop here. It is continuous in a symbolic way as we then step into our waking up, our rising up on Sunday morning. All right? There's also some affirmations. And so the team, we came up with, all of these little things for us to do. So I invite you to take the vial with you of the Serenity essential oils, as well as one of the affirmations, and know that it's perfect for you. And with that, I want to pray us out, and then we'll say an affirmation, and then I'll invite you to listen to the singing bowls and then leave in silence. All right, let's just take a moment to settle back in. You can join me in closing your eyes. If you'd rather keep them open, I invite you to look at that Christ light that's behind me. And just allowing ourselves to be in this process of release, O Spirit, O universal presence, God of our own understanding, that we are free now. And that freedom has no boundaries. It is infinite as the universe. That each of us are rising up to a new awareness of that presence that is within us, which leads and guides our way, leads and guides our path, leads and guides our words and our reactions. And we let it be, and so it is. And so I invite you to say with me this affirmation together. I am free. I am one with light. Oh. Let's do it again. I am free. I am filled with light. It was right there. Okay, again. I am free. I am filled with light. One more time, just for good measure. I am free. I am one with light. Did it again. The script is different. It is different. Okay, so one more time, just because I need it. I am free. I am filled with light. And so it is, and so we let it be. Thank you for blessing us today with this service, and all of us 6 credentialed leaders. We thank you for blessing us in so many ways, and for all of them blessing us with their presence. Thank each of you. All right. Adios, amigos.